boys and girls. I hope you all had a wonderful vacation, a restful vacation, and a safe vacation. I hope you were able to get outside and enjoy some of the nice weather. Now, boys and girls, before you came to watch this video, I asked you to follow along to a very, very special book that I love called The Very Hungry Caterpillar. So today we are going to be doing a super fun yet simple activity having to do with the Very Hungry Caterpillar. But first, I have a special theme for you for the next 2 weeks. We are going to be learning about insects. Now, this particular insect is a bee, okay? And I printed this out at home because I wanted to show you what makes an insect. Boys and girls, not all bugs are insects. So we are actually learning just about insects right now. And I want to tell you what makes an insect because as we go along in this theme, I'm going to be asking you to keep your eyes open and see if you see any insects if you go for a walk, if you're outside, maybe you find a bug in your house. Is it an insect? Or when you see a little tiny bug, I want you to look to see if it's an insect, and this is how you tell. An insect has 3 parts of their body. So this part at the top is called the head, right in the middle is the thorax, and right on the end is the abdomen, okay? Now, all insects have these 3 parts, the head, the thorax, the abdomen. And some insects have wings, and all insects have antennas and 6 legs. So this bee right here, you can't see him because he's sideways, but he has 1, 2, 3, and then 3 on the other side. 1, 4, 5, 6. So this bug is an insect. It is a bee. This is actually a wasp. Okay, boys and girls, so when you're looking and you're trying to find bugs, you're going to see if you can see a head, a thorax, and an abdomen. It has to have 6 legs, antenna, and some bugs do have wings. Now, so that is pretty cool that that's all we have to look for when we're looking for insects. Now, like I said, before we came on, I had you listen to a book called The Very Hungry Caterpillar. This is one of my favorite books, and I think a very special friend named Eric Carle had read the book to you. Now, Eric Carle is the author and the illustrator of this book. So that's really cool, and I remember speaking with you boys and girls. Remember, the author is the person who writes the words in a book, and the illustrator is the person who draws the pictures. Sometimes it can be 2 different people, and sometimes it can be 1. And Eric Carle, he is both. So, boys and girls, looking at this insect. Now, believe it or not, a caterpillar is an insect. Let's count its legs. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so let me look here at my picture. Looks like the caterpillar has 6 legs. That's checked off 1 box. Now, does it have antennas? It sure does. That checks off another. So that's good. Now, this is the tricky part, boys and girls. The caterpillar, you can't really see if it has a head, a thorax, or an abdomen, right? But think about it, boys and girls. What does a caterpillar turn into? Does anyone remember from listening to the book? He turns into a beautiful butterfly. So boys and girls, let's see. He still has 6 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He has a head, a thorax, and an abdomen. He has antennas. And remember, some insects have wings. So are caterpillars insects? They sure are. And when they turn into beautiful butterflies, you can really, really see the head, the thorax, and the abdomen. Okay? So boys and girls, today we are going to be making Very Hungry Caterpillar hats. I am so excited. The first thing you're going to do is you are going to take a look back at our friend here, the Very Hungry Caterpillar, okay? So he has a red head. So I am going to start by taking this red piece of paper and cutting out 2 big strips. You can ask Mommy and Daddy So boys and girls, I want you to ask your mommy and daddy to draw a line on the construction paper right near the top, because we want the hat to be pretty thick because we're going to be adding eyes and antennas. On that line, boys and girls, I want you to safely take some scissors with an adult and cut on that black line. If you have a stapler at home, you can ask your mommy and daddy to help you staple this together. Or if you don't, you can take some tape. Okay, so boys and girls, after you cut out your two pieces, you're going to take it and tape it together, okay? And you're gonna put it to the side, okay? Now, for the next part that we're going to do, we're going to look back at the Very Hungry Caterpillar. So he has a green nose, green eyes with yellow around the outside and purple antennas. So those are the next things we're going to make. Your mommy and daddy are going to make two big ovals, okay, on a yellow piece of paper. And then what they're going to do is they're going to make smaller ovals on a green piece of paper so that they fit inside the yellow ovals. Then they're going to make you two purple antennas. Okay? So boys and girls, your mommy and daddy are going to draw the antennas, the eyes, and the nose. So the nose kind of looks like a rounded triangle. Usually triangles are pointed. So I just made a little nose right there, okay? So boys and girls, after your parents draw all of these items on the construction paper for you, you're going to take your time and cut them out the best you can. And remember, we're just trying our best. It's okay if it doesn't come out perfect, okay? So you're just gonna try your best, and then when you're done cutting them all out, we're gonna come back and talk about it. Welcome back, boys and girls. I hope you had fun cutting everything out. Now, for the next step, you are going to be taking some glue and you're going to be gluing on your eyes, your nose, and your antennas. So boys and girls, you can look back at the picture, right? So you can even pause this video if you need to as you glue on your eyes and nose and your antennas. Okay, so does he have green first or yellow first? Or is the green on the bottom or is the yellow on the bottom? Where does his nose go? Where are his antennas? So we're going to try our best by looking at this picture to copy it. So Miss Jessie is going to put the big yellow ovals first. Now make sure, boys and girls, when you first tape or staple the hat together, you want to just pick one side to put your eyes on. You can't put your eye here or here, because then when we tape it together, you won't be able to see it. Okay, so it needs to be on one side. So Miss Jessie is choosing this side. So I'm gonna put my yellow eyes on first. I thought, and I noticed that the yellow was on bottom. So I put the yellow ones first. Now I'm putting on the green. So far so good. So I have the red face, I have the yellow, and I have the green on top. And now I'm going to put on his little nose. And then the next thing you're going to do, once you're all done, boys and girls, putting on your eyes and your nose, you're going to flip your hat over, okay? Now, on the same side that you put your eyes and nose, you're going to take your antenna, put a little bit of glue on the antenna, okay? And you're going to glue it on the back of where your eyes and nose are. Now, so as you can see, I glue on my antennas right on the back, okay? And then when you're done with that, your mommy and daddy will help you measure out the hat, and they will staple it or tape it together so you can wear it on your head, okay? My hat is all done. I love my Very Hungry Caterpillar hat. And you know what I'm actually going to do with my hat on? I'm going to go back and listen to the story again, okay? And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pretend to be the Very Hungry Caterpillar. So when it gets to the part with him munching through all that food, I'm going to read these pages and I'm going to say, if I was the Very Hungry Caterpillar, I would definitely eat through the apple because I love apples. I would eat through the pears, love pears. I would definitely eat through the plums, the strawberries, the oranges, and each. I'm going to see which food items would I eat through, because I'm pretending to be the Very Hungry Caterpillar. I wouldn't eat through the cake. I don't really like cake that much. I would definitely eat through the ice cream. I love ice cream. I would eat through the pickles. I would eat through the cheese and the salami. I don't think I'd eat through the lollipop or the pie because I don't really like them that much. The sausage, cupcake, and watermelon, forget it. I would definitely eat through those. I hope you have fun going back and seeing what you would eat through if you were the very hungry caterpillar. And boys and girls, when you go looking for insects, if you get a chance to go outside or if you see a bug in your house and you're trying to decide if it's an insect or not, I hope you have a lot of fun. Maybe you can wear your hat as you figure it out. So boys and girls, I had so much fun doing this activity with you. I hope you had fun doing the activity. I can't wait to see all of you tomorrow. Can't wait to see all your smiling faces. I'm so excited for your friends to see each other.